Hi, it's Mark here from miecctv.co.uk. Today we're going to be talking about port forwarding on your Alliance DVR, so it's accessible from outside your network, using your mobile device or another computer. This tutorial will also work on your Hikvision DVR, as they share a similar interface. Firstly, we need to ensure you've connected your DVR onto your local network. Please ensure you have an Ethernet or network cable connected from your DVR into your internet router. The first thing we need to do is set up the DVR on the network. To do this, we need to log into the DVR using the default username and password of admin and 12345. Then we're going to click on the configuration option, click onto network, then go to general, and then we just want to enable DHCP here by ticking this box. We want to apply that. Now we need to go into the maintenance menu, and then we're going to click on network, and here we can see the IP address that is given to us by the router.
Now ours is 192.168.0.2.
Once we've obtained the IP address of our DVR, what we then need to do is go to a computer, open up a web browser, and we need to enter in the IP address of the DVR.
Now on a Sky router this will usually be 192.168.0 and then a randomly assigned number at the end.
So in this case it's 192.168.0.20, so punch that into the browser and then we can log in. And once again we log in with the default username and password, which is admin and 12345. Then what we need to do is allow any plugins that it asks us to allow, and we go into the configuration menu and go into network settings. And now what we're going to do is take the DVR off DHCP and give it a permanent static address. In this instance we're giving it 192.168.0.100. Once you've done that, you'll have to update it in your address bar here at the top.
Now we need to log into the Sky router. To do this we put the default gateway in the address bar. The Sky router's default gateway is 192.168.0.1, and we'll need to log in with the default username and password, which is admin and Sky. Once we've logged in with the password, we'll have to click on the security tab at the top, and then we want to go over to the services tab. Now in the services we're going to add in a couple of ports that we need to open up for access to the DVR. So those ports are going to be 8000, and we want to do that on TCP and UDP. The next port that we're going to add in is 554. Again, this needs to be on TCP UDP. So we just click apply here. And finally the last one is going to be port 443. Once we've added these ports to the router, we want to click on firewall rules and then scroll down to the inbound services. We want to click on add. First rule we're going to add is the HTTP port, which is on port 80. And what we need to do is just input the center LAN server, and in here that's going to be the IP address of the DVR. Okay, so that's added to the list below. Now we're going to add one of the custom ports that we set up. So we need to select that from the services drop down here. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see we've got the ports we set up. So this is for port 8000. Once again, we're just pointing it at the internal address of the DVR. And we're going to do the same again for both ports 554 and ports 443. Now that we've opened up all the ports, we can now go to our website and just double check that they've all opened up successfully. So if you go to yougetsignal.com, I'll include a link in the description below. And what we need to do is enter in the ports that we've just opened up. So those are ports 80, 8000, 554 and 443, and just check that they're open. As you can see, they've reported back that they're all open. So that means that we've done the port forwarding successfully. So now all our ports are open, we need to set up what's called a dynamic host. Now we use noip.com. Link is also included in the description below. And what this will do is track any changes in your IP address. Now most ISPs will charge you additional to have a static IP. So what will happen is that will change over time. And what this enables is the domain name to track changes in your IP address so that you can always have access to your CCTV. So what we'll go ahead and do is enter in the details. We've entered in the email, a username, and if you look for the DNS on this, we've entered your CCTV name. And what we've done is this will send through an email to ourselves that we'll just need to confirm the account. And then what we can do is we can go over to the DVR, and this is the last step. We can actually enter the dynamic DNS settings into the DVR. So what we need to do is select no IP as the host. The server address will always be for no IP. It's dynupdate.no-ip.com. The domain that we input here will be the domain of your choosing. Now we used your CCTV name .dns.net, but that will be whatever you set up in the previous step. The username will also be the username that you set up, and then the password will be the password that you set up. And that completes this video tutorial. If you need any assistance setting up the CCTV on your iPhone, Android device or iPad, please click one of the annotations on the screen now and watch the how-to video on how to do that.